Hey guys, I'm here to tell you a little bit about transversal geometry. You should have just watched a video that explained it from Khan Academy, but I wanted to lead you through an activity where you color code. So I said, again, transversal geometry. So I'm going to lead you through an activity where you color code what's going on. So a lot of things were just thrown at you. The most important thing to remember, again, is that these lines are parallel, which means that I can say the relationship between these lines 100%. So hopefully this will be a little helpful in visualizing what you just heard. So the first one that I want to lead you through is called corresponding angles. So make sure you have colors to show you what this means. So corresponding angles are angles that are in the same location on different on each one of the two different parallel lines. So corresponding angles are this top one right here and this bottom one here. They have equal angle measures. So equal angle measures. So I'm going to use red to help us think about corresponding angle measures. The next one I wanted to talk about is, hopefully this color isn't too similar. Yeah, we're going to go for it. It's alternate exterior angles. So alternate exterior angles. So let's break apart these two words. Alternate means opposite. Exterior means outside. So I'm going to say these two right here. So this one is one of them. And this one is another one because they're alternate and they're on the outside. So the inside would be more in the middle. Outside means that they're on the outsides of these two parallel lines. So those are alternate exterior angles. And looking at those angle measures too, it should be relatively easy to see that those are two acute angles because look, I have an obtuse, an acute, an obtuse, and acute. If they're both acute, that means that they're going to be equal. Something that we've already talked about, but I think is important to see, is my vertical angles. So the third one I'm going to talk about is vertical angles. We already know that those angle measures are equal, so let's see if I can find some vertical angles. They're all over the place. I am going to put them right here. So I'm going to put it on the outside of this one. So this one is one of my angles. This one is a vertical angle. Those are also going to be equal. I am going to tell you one more that are the same before we get into some ones that are different. So I'm going to try and stick to warm colors. Let me know. Well, actually, this is a video, so you can't tell me. But this one, oh yeah, there's no way. That is a fluorescent yellow, just so you know, but we're just going to skip it. So I'm going to go with blue for my fourth color. This is going to be alternate interior angles. So alternate interior angles. Our alternate, again, means opposite. Interior means they're going to be on the inside. So alternate interior angles would be like this one and this one. And those are also, again, both equal. Both equal. So I'm going to go up so you can see. So this one and this one, they're alternate and they're on the inside. So alternate interior angles. Okay. Those are the four that are equal. So if we're thinking about what's equal, it would be corresponding angles, alternate exterior, vertical angles, and alternate interior. So that means that the other ones I have are going to be supplementary or therefore add up to 180. So the first one that I'm going to say, I'm going to label this top left. So I'm going to take it to the top. You can label it wherever you want. Are going to be consecutive interior angles. So consecutive means next to each other. Consecutive interior angles. So that would be, for example, right here and another one right here. So they're consecutive, they're next to each other, and they're on the inside. Those together are going to equal 180. They're going to equal 180 because they are next to each other, they're equal to 180, and more importantly, because what I'm about to show you, what we've already talked about is just plain old supplementary angles. Supplementary angles. Those also are going to equal 180. That's on the posters around the room. That would be something like any combination of these lines. So I could do this one. I'll draw this one over the top. These two right here. Those two would add up to 180. If I drew a line here, I also see a straight line. Remember, supplementary angles, one way we looked yesterday was if it was a straight line with a divider. So anytime I see a straight line with one dividing it in the middle, that's going to be supplementary. And those are going to add up to equal 180. Hopefully this color coding was a little bit more helpful as an add-on to the earlier video that you saw. So if you have any questions, let me know. I can show you this original if the colors weren't working on YouTube. But your next activity is going to be a transversal angle measure maze. So if you have any questions before that, let me know.